Hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin Mota. Well, Yatin, is turning out to be a Friday for the markets.
Absolutely.
I mean, even we've broken below that 17,700 levels. Forget about 17,800 that analysts were talking about. In fact, we are struggling to hold on to that 17,600 mark now.
So no, we are below that, Nandita.
Oh,
so as we, we have slipped well below the 17,600 mark, and we are down 300 points on the Nifty. Sensex is down almost 1,000 points.
Yeah.
Nifty Bank 1,250 points down. So
it's an absolute carnage on the last
clearly, and the mid cap and the small cap indices are slaughtered, almost 2% down for that one. And then the advanced decline ratio is 1:9. So you know the kind of carnage that we are
one stock gaining for every 9 stock losing.
Absolutely.
And you know, look at the oil and gas index. It's down about 6 to 7% if I'm not mistaken. Bank Nifty, as you mentioned, is down quite a bit. And barring the auto and healthcare pack, I think all the other indices are in the red now.
Clearly.
And that too, you know, for the auto basket, Bajaj Auto and Tata Motors are reacting to their strong set of numbers. And that's why they are up in trade. They are gaining to the tune of 6 to 7% a piece in such a weak market. Even the healthcare basket, you know, for instance, Dr. Reddy's and Cipla, they saw a strong set of numbers, and that is also keeping those two shares buoyant. What about the Nifty losers? Adani Group dominating the losers list. Adani Ports was down somewhere around 18% when I last checked.
So Nandita, you know, before we were about to start the program, I told Nandita that, you know, we'll have to address Adani Group stocks separately, because there where the entire pain of the market is. If you look at the Nifty 500 stocks, all the top 5-7 names are Adani Group stocks. So Adani Total Gas down 20%, it's a lower circuit. Adani Green down 20%, it's a lower circuit. Ambuja Cement 20% down, a future and option stock below the acquisition price of Adani Group, which was 385 per share. The stock is trading at 368, so big loss coming in there. The stock is down almost 150 bucks in the last 2-3 sessions, or maybe from the recent highs. Adani Transmission, that stock is down 20% as we speak, lower circuit. Adani Ports, Nandita, is down 20%, and Adani Enterprises, which the FPO opens today, the stock has slipped below the lower end of the price band. So you know, as far as the Adani Group stocks are concerned, clearly carnage coming in there. In fact, if you look at ACC also, that stock is down 15%. Dixon Technologies, I think the
cut their revenue guidance, right?
Guidance was weak, earnings were weak, and the stock is down 19%. Adani Enterprise down 11%. Indus Tower down 13%. Hindustan Petroleum, HPCL, is down 8%. PFC, which was hitting fresh 52-week highs a week back, 10 days back, that stock is down 7%. So across the board, apart from Adani Group stocks, we have a lot of stocks which are falling in trade.
And Nandita, banks. Any gainers on the Nifty 500 today?
Gainers are, you know, quite limited, and
few and far between.
Let me talk about Nifty 50. The top losers are Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI, ONGC.
HDFC Twins have also succumbed. They were just a few sessions ago, they were gaining, like they were clocking a gaining streak for several number of days. You know, now they have also slipped. And they are also
and you know, these are the time when a lot of our viewers, the investors, especially the retail investors, would be in panic. A simple advice, what we gather from all our, you know, market experts, and the kind of market setup is there. We have the budget which will be there in, you know, 2-3 days now. Plus the market has started falling and below its support levels. So do not be in a hurry to buy stocks. Do not be in a hurry to trade stocks. If you are a trader, please do keep your stop losses in place, because the kind of carnage and the fall we are looking at, it is very necessary to put a stop loss in place, else you can lose a substantial amount of your money, your savings. And same with your you know, mutual fund investments, stock market direct investments. Be very cautious and, you know, deploy that money slowly, gradually. There is no hurry. You may find stock prices attractive, you may find, you know, the market is attractive. They might be attractive. No denying that fact, but, you know, be systematic and try to invest very small portions, because the kind of carnage and the panic and the event of budget is very near. So you should you know, be holding your horses. Do not be in a hurry is what experts are talking about at this point in time.
Well, don't be in a hurry to jump in is what Yatin and of course other experts are also saying. But Yatin, today we've also migrated to the T+1 settlement cycle, right? Throw some light on that. I mean, it will only, what do you say? It will only hasten the process of delivery of shares, right?
So earlier we were in a system wherein the trade date plus 2 date would be your settlement date, and now the trade date plus 1 date is your settlement date. Right now, the setup is that from today onwards we will be doing settlement on T+1 basis, which means that if you buy shares on Monday, the pay-in payout of funds and delivery of shares will happen on Tuesday. Obviously, it used to happen on Wednesday,
right?
But the kind of readiness the exchanges have shown, regulator has shown, is commendable, and T+1 means a lot of counterparty risk and settlement risk reduce. So it's a good thing. Obviously, you need to be very careful when you are presenting your demat slip, because if your account is automated, power of attorney signed, then it's very easy for you to do a T+1 initiation. But
will this be a dampener for foreign investors because of the time difference?
No, I don't think so, because I think most of the process is automated. So you need to just ensure that you have power of attorney so that your pay-in and payout of your shares with your broker to the custodian happens quite smoothly. I think so. It's quite seamless and the process is quite easy.
Sure. Now, Yatin, the last thing I want to talk to you about is what are the levels one should be watching out for going into closing?
So I think so. Second half we should watch out for 17,700, 17,750 kind of levels.
Thank God you didn't say 17,500 on the downside.
It's a psychological support zone, but I think the kind of fall the markets are given, bulls will try to defend. I don't know what kind of success bulls will get, because we have a budget event which is coming up in 3 days.
Just 3 sessions.
So let's see how really does the market shape up. But clearly at this point in time, it seems that a lot of support for the bulls is broken, and bears are in control. Let's see how much do the bear control the stock market, because right now the situation is tricky and in panic.
The bears are in control, and it's turning out to be a freaky Friday for the stock markets. Well, on that note, it's a wrap on this midday market mood check, but stay tuned because we'll be coming back with closing bell at 3:30 p.m. with market close, and of course for your other financial news updates and a lot of information on what to expect from budget. For all that, tune into moneycontrol.com.
1st February 2023, the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the last full union budget before 2024 elections. India's most awaited financial event comes in the midst of global slowdown, inflation, liquidity tightening, geopolitical tensions, and re-emergence of COVID-19. Will India look to fire up its manufacturing? Will India build a moat against global uncertainties? What will the budget have for the middle class? Watch the complete coverage of Budget 2023. Real-time analysis, expert takes all day on Money Control. Log on to www.moneycontrol.com for more.